Yo, what's good, y'all? Hey, look, y'all know me don't play. It's your boy Deontay, bro, aka King Dion, baby, and I'm back with another video, man. Now, look, I got a very special treat for y'all, bro. Now, check this out. Today, we're gonna be doing yeah, I guess you could say it's a reaction video. We're gonna react to the downfall of NBA 2K. Now, if y'all know, before y'all know, I always keep it 1,000 when it comes to 2K. The game is trash. Everybody tries to say, some people, I ain't gonna say everybody, because a lot of y'all are starting to wake up and see what this company is doing. A lot of y'all are waking up and seeing that. You feel me? But some of y'all are still stuck in like, oh, bro, is this. No, the game is trash, bro. You're getting finessed. It's okay. We all know. All right, so without further ado, man, we're going to go ahead and react to this video. And I'm going to just talk to some stuff about y'all, about 2K, how I feel. And we're going to go from there. Hey, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. I would never ask y'all to do something that wasn't free. You feel me? Hit that subscribe button. Or if you good at 2K, hit that subscribe button. You feel me? And also hit that like button for your boy. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
When you take a look at the overall basketball community, there aren't that many things that we can all agree on. But I do believe that there is one opinion that comes pretty close. The modern NBA 2K games are trash.
Who is this? Hold on. Who is this? Hollywood Zay. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for this video. I'm not trying to copyright nothing. I got nothing like those. Just a little reaction. But shout out to you, my boy. And you are correct. Modern day 2Ks are hot ass. You feel me?
This is a very common statement to hear throughout the 2K community, but most people rarely explain why 2K has been on a downfall. Most people do agree that modern 2K is trash,
right,
but there are lots of different viewpoints and opinions on when the 2K franchise started to get worse. Maybe you thought that 2K18 was the beginning of the end for 2K once they added the neighborhood. I could see if people thought that 2K13 was a foreshadowing of the issues of 2K today with the addition of them adding VC. Some people also believe that 2K17 was the first red flag.
Hey, hold on. Listen, chat. A lot of y'all listen, I'm gonna keep it real. 2K17, bro. Mwah, kisses to that. 2K17 was a great game. Like it really was. It was a fun game. But don't forget, bro. 2K17 had so many bugs, man. If y'all know, y'all know. It had so many problems, so many bugs. And this was one of them. I remember this one. Everybody was gliding around and shit. Bro, 2K had so many problems at first. And one thing I will say, it felt like they kind of tried to fix it a little bit back when they cared. But man, 2K17, it had its little problem. Me personally, I think 2K16 was the greatest 2K of all time. I really do. You feel me? But that's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Due to that game having a very buggy launch.
And look, one more thing. You get blue screen 24/7 in 2K17. I love 2K17, but it's true. Blue screen, Paul George screen taking 30 years to start. Come on.
Regardless of what you may think about the 2K series, today I will be breaking down the legacy and the downfall.
And I like the videos like this. I like when people actually talk about and break down the stats and statistics of what's going on. I like that. I like that kind of shit. I love reacting to videos. Like
in the year of 1999, there were a total
we going
of
way
8
back.
basketball games that were all in competition with one another. Even though 8 games may seem like a lot of games to go over, you can easily put these 8 games into a few categories to distinguish them from one another. The first category are the average and mediocre simulation titles that sometimes have borderline terrible gameplay. Then you have the arcade basketball games like NBA Jam and NBA Showtime, which don't really focus on the simulation aspect of the game, but instead how fun and arcade-like the game is. And then you have NBA Live 2000 alongside NBA 2K, the only 2 basketball games that were in serious contention to be called the king of simulation basketball. When NBA 2K first came out, the only console that you could play the game on at the time was the Dreamcast. And 2K decided that Allen Iverson was
did y'all have a Dreamcast, bro? Let me know, man. My very first system was a Nintendo 64. That was my first system.
Having very good graphics during its time.
I had a red one.
Even though NBA 2K had far superior graphics than NBA Live, NBA Live had way more game modes than 2K and offered a deeper experience. There weren't that many game modes in NBA 2K. The only thing that you could really do is play exhibition mode and create a custom player. But regardless of the game not having that many game modes, NBA 2K was still a very solid start for the franchise. Since 1999, the release of NBA 2K, NBA 2K1 was made in October of 2000. NBA 2K1 was a
2K had Allen Iverson on every cover for like 4 or 5 years straight. If y'all didn't know that, like I'm not an OG like that. Like why I was like I can't sit here and say, oh, I played all those games. I probably played a few of them. I think
control of the entire franchise for a season.
Real quick, I think I started playing 2K. My first 2K ever was probably like 2K9, like 09. But I think when I started taking it serious, like my career shit, 2K10. 2K10 is when I started playing my career. 2K11 is like when that shit kind of stuck in for me. Like, I loved it. But every year I got drafted to the Suns, man, and we always lost.
Game to release on the PS2 and original Xbox.
Yeah, I have no idea how the CPU used to play back in the day, boy.
The ability to play as retro players like Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson. NBA 2K3 didn't add any big game modes, but they did improve the game's franchise and the gameplay. NBA 2K4 had something that was very unique from all the other 2K games ever made.
Y'all let me know in the comments, what was your favorite 2K?
NBA 2K, it was called ESPN Basketball. ESPN Basketball was the first basketball game to fully feature the ESPN license. The biggest addition to ESPN Basketball, which in my opinion is one of the greatest 2K game modes of all time, was the 24/7 game mode. In 24/7, you had to build your character from the ground up. You also had...
Did y'all see where they was playing at, bro? Why don't 2K do that no more? They make you... Like...
The game mode also had a feature where everything was real time. So every hour, there will always be something different going on in the world. The game also lets you travel around the world and play against NBA players and legends.
Like, look at these courts. Like, can y'all imagine if these courts was like something that we had in today's game? You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. Like, it don't even have to be none like this. This could be, why can't the my court? Why can't my court be at, like, you get your own, like, you get an old house, like it's called like my house or something like that. And it's like this. It's like on a garage and shit like that. Why can't it be like that?
Houston, Chicago.
Y'all don't think that would be fire?
Maine, and much
or
more.
Something of that nature, like something you could choose
ESPN
from.
ESPN NBA 2K5 was no longer owned by Sega due to Sega Sports selling visual concepts to Take-Two Interactives. ESPN 2K5's cover athlete was Ben Wallace. This ended the streak of Allen Iverson being on 5 consecutive 2K covers. NBA 2K5 added a feature in franchise mode called Full Authority, where you can coach your players and choose how many shots they take and the locations.
See, even
shots.
in the
NBA
old
2K5
days,
also improved on the 24/7
these games wasn't that bad for like an old generation. Look what they playing. Look what they playing at.
NBA 2K5 also added
I ain't gonna lie, 2K definitely fell off, man.
2.0 that allowed you to do acrobatic layups.
But we're gonna get when we get to the now generation 2Ks. I'm gonna talk more about it. Right now, we just
do a layup with, or if you wanted to change a shot midair. And one thing that made 2K5 even better is that this game was only $20, while NBA Live 05 was full price at $40. However, NBA Live was still the king of basketball games at this time, with NBA Live 05 getting 1.6 million copies sold and 2K5.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to play NBA Live
even
too,
though NBA Live was considered the better game during this time. The legendary run that Sega made should not be forgotten.
NBA Live was a good game. At one point, NBA Live was that game.
2005.
It really was.
The first NBA 2K game was released for the 6th generation consoles. NBA 2K6 was the first game of the Take-Two era. Unfortunately, NBA 2K6 lost its ESPN license. Shaquille O'Neal was the cover athlete of NBA 2K6. As well as him being the cover athlete, Shaquille O'Neal also helped out the developers with the low post gameplay. Shaquille O'Neal worked with the design teams to help
honestly,
animations.
Like I said, back in the day, don't it look like it's like they actually tried to make a decent basketball game for what it was back then. Back then, this was the shit back then. Y'all gotta understand, this was like
the most positive comments were concerning the players' designs, commentary, gameplay, and I'm gonna
say this, bro. Until we get to where we need to be at, bro.
The controls, the menus.
One thing about 2K,
drastic improvements. Although
Kobe,
2K6 may not.
Listen to what I'm saying real quick, bro. And I really want y'all to hear me. 2K is the way it is today. It's not all 2K fault, even though it's they got majority of it. It's majority of their fault, but it's not all their fault. Y'all have to understand. Right, I say right before next gen came out, people were asking the things that we hate today. The things that we hate, people was asking for that, y'all. I swear, go look it up. Go type it in on YouTube. Look up videos of people like their wish list back in the day. People were asking for the damn what's that shit called? For the battle pass. They was asking for the battle pass. They was asking for seasons. They was asking for a bigger, like a little city type thing. People were asking for that. 2K didn't just come out of nowhere and just put that in the game. They were asking for affiliations. When 2K took them out for the city, everybody was like, hey, we love the affiliations. Bring those back. 2K being 2K, they don't listen. They don't understand what we really want. Their thing was, okay, we're gonna bring affiliations back for what was it? 22, 23? Them 4 affiliations. That's not what we wanted, 2K. Y'all knew that, but people were asking for affiliations. That's what they did. So half of the blame, well, no, a little bit of the half of the blame is on us. It's on us, bruh. Because, like I said in my last video, we can't. We asked for a realistic basketball game
that allowed you to,
and they're doing that. They're trying to make it realistic, and that we're starting to see that's not what we really wanted. We love the arcade type 2K15 through 20 game feeling. We love that feeling. You feel me? That's what we like.
You actually play the game.
You feel me? Y'all gotta put half the blame on y'all, bro. And then these bigger
sign that player's VIP profile.
These bigger YouTubers, the 2K, the bigger YouTubers in the 2K community, what do they do? What do they do? They dick ride the game. Y'all can't say that they don't. They dick ride the game. They don't say nothing. If I got invited to the community today, I promise you, which will never happen, I don't think. But if I did, I would never go back. I would never go back because I would ask Ronnie to his family. I got a question, Ronnie. Why do you lie so much? Mike Wayne, why do y'all keep putting bullshit in the game? I ask those questions, so they wouldn't even invite me back. People want that damn logo and all that, bro. That's why the game gets asked, bro. The community itself don't care. So why would 2K give a fuck? They give us any game as long as they make their money. If we really wanted them to make a good product, we would stop playing the shit, wouldn't we? I mean, granted, we all love playing basketball. Cause I'm the same way. That's why I buy it. I love playing basketball. But I will say this with full heart: 2K26 will be the last 2K I will ever play if that shit is trash.
Was a basketball game.
Because at this point,
NBA All-Stars.
There's no point. I could go outside and have fun playing basketball myself than playing 2K.
You had to make your way through different.
Let's stop talking. Well, I just,
you know what I'm saying. Different locations like Texas, Chicago, and Los Angeles. During the player's journey, they will have to play an opponent named Skills, which was the villain of the story.
Let me see where we get to
the end of the story. You win the charity game at Record Park. Then the player would then get called up, making it into the NBA. With Shaq on the last 2 installments of 2K, Chris Paul earned the cover for 2K8. NBA 2K8
okay, we get closer, y'all. We get closer.
Disappointing when it first came out. The biggest issue that
once we get to like 2K, I say 2K11 is when we can really start talking some shit, looking at the game, bro. Because back then, they kept it basketball, and the game was fun back in the days, bro. Like I said, I played some of the old school ones. Even the dunk contest like back then was lit. 2K9 was the first 2K. I did play that, but it's not. I didn't play it like that. My first copy that I owned myself.
2K basketball was finally recognized as the best basketball game in the market. Ever since then,
but 2K9 was like I did play it before. I used to play with my friends. 2K9 was like that. I liked it.
NBA Live, on the other hand, was declining slowly, while 2K was improving. The 10-year anniversary of the 2K franchise was received very well with the release of 2K10.
2K10, baby.
2K10 introduced the NBA Today game mode.
All right.
NBA Today
hey, if you guys haven't already, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that like button, man. We're gonna be dropping 2K26 content. As we learn more stuff, I'm gonna be breaking it down to y'all, letting y'all know the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and boost the game up just to get y'all, just to get 2K. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. One thing about this channel, I'll always keep it 100 with y'all.
Became a staple of the 2K series. My Player also allowed you to make your player however you wanted to, and then you had full control over your player's NBA career. You could also use your My Player in an online 5-on-5 game called the Crew Mode.
Fucking go.
NBA 2K10 was a great game, but something devastating happened during the release of the game. In 2009, Mike Wayne, which was a former 2K employee, left 2K Sports to join EA to help out the development for NBA Live 10.
Hold on. Mike Wayne, you went to go work for the ops? I didn't even know that. I didn't even know. Mike Wayne, you went to go work for the ops, bruh. See, it's a lot about Mike Wayne we don't know about. Mike Wayne, everything wrong with 2K, I blame you because you're the head developer. That's why I blame you for shit. Because you're the only person, like, I didn't even know you was doing this. You was playing for the other team, bruh. And y'all still couldn't make EA, like, you couldn't even make that game still was ass.
Mike Wayne was the huge reason of NBA Live 10 being successful. Lots of the old NBA Live issues were improved, like the animations and the presentation. NBA Live 10 was a commercial success.
If shit wrong with Mike Wayne, y'all, I mean, shit wrong with 2K, you gotta blame Mike Wayne. Ronnie 2K, he's the fucking promoter for the game, bro. He's gonna say and do whatever he say, whatever he wants to get y'all to buy the game. That's what his job is. He will hop on here today. Hold on, what's this? Mike Wayne will hop on here today. Hey y'all, we're gonna add the 2K16 We're gonna add that as a DLC, and y'all can just buy. How many people you think gonna buy 26 if they say it comes with 2K16 that you can play up to date? How many people you think gonna buy that shit?
Which is 14 years after the release of 2K11.
2K11, hey, one of the hardest my careers, man. I ain't gonna lie.
One thing that didn't change.
From 2K11
NBA 2K11 is
to
the best basketball game ever
2K14,
made.
no 15, 2K11 to 2K15. I got drafted to the Suns every year.
NBA Live making any type of comeback.
Don't know how I did. I put everything I love. I got drafted to the Suns.
To add classic teams and players. NBA 2K11 laid down the foundation and the blueprint for the future of the 2K series. This is the same year that EA almost released NBA Elite 11, so the bar really wasn't high for 2K. However,
y'all remember NBA Jam? I just seen that at the time. Y'all remember NBA Jam, like the old one, bro?
Further than it already was. One thing that 2K11 did really well was the implementation of the small features in game modes. Upon entering the main menu of 2K11, you will see a lot of small features in game modes that when you add them up, they truly build onto the main game. The addition of the My Jordan section was one of the features that was very cool for its time. I just love how the shoes were.
Once again, y'all let me know in the comments what was y'all favorite 2K, what y'all like about it, and what is y'all 2K26 wish list. My wish list will be coming very soon. I'm just waiting on them to drop the trailer. Really, when the trailer drops, I think I'm gonna let y'all know what my wish list is, cause I gotta see what they're talking about. They already did one thing and took, quote unquote, they took the RNG with the shooting and shit out the game. That's really what I wanted the most. So maybe it will be a fun year. I don't know. We'll have to see.
There was no such thing as VC in 2K11, so you really had to put time and effort into
you had to grind. You have to grind.
Real life. The game also gave you a lot of drills to help upgrade your player, such as shooting.
Yes, sir, y'all. Y'all had to grind back in the day. Y'all couldn't just go buy some VC, bro. You had to them skill points,
like the NBA Combine and the Summer League.
Now hold on, 2K. Why did we take this out the game, bro? Cause I thought this was a cool feature. When you playing like a My Career type shit, I know y'all, some of y'all got the stories and shit, but when you're playing a My Career game, you want to have a path to go to the NBA. The NBA draft, the damn, what's that shit called? Like, if you got to play in the D-League and stuff like that, bro, the Combine, bring that back. That's fun, bro. People fucks with that. I fucks with that. The story y'all going about now, where I always got to have a rival, bro, it's like, I don't really care too much. I don't even play My Career like that. Because
that people
this is trash. The last good My Career was
that if you
I say 16 was the last good one. Then 17 was decent too. Michael B. Jordan, shout out to them. All the other ones was repetitive.
You have to avoid, and so many.
18 was the worst My Career, bro. I don't care. What's her name? The Asian girl, Mike Wayne cousin. No racist shit. But I know for a fact that was somebody that you related to, bro. Because not because of the race, because there's no way that she just didn't just pop out of nowhere, bro. Look at Lil Tasty, bro. The Chinese girl used to live with us.
More than 5 years at least. One thing that 2K11
she ruined the game by herself. She ruined 2K18 by herself.
The intro consists of graphics.
Let's wait till we get there.
Doing action shots like dunking or shooting. Then it switched to a cutscene of Michael Jordan running out the tunnel, getting ready for Game 1 of the NBA Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers in 1991. After this intro, the game will then lead you to
here's another comment, y'all. Here's another comment I want you to say. Who's the GOAT, bro? Who's the GOAT of basketball, bro?
These challenges
I ain't gonna do it on this video. I had to argue with that in another video, but I want y'all to tell me down below. Give me y'all top 3, and then let me know who the GOAT is.
Where you can assign Michael Jordan to a 2010 modern NBA team and try to recreate his career. When you add up the gameplay, the legend,
looking at these old games,
and the rest of the games,
I used 2K13, 14, bro. I took 2K13. My career is so serious, y'all.
And this game has
I was probably in like my 10th, 11th season, man. I had AIs that I didn't even.
2K12 was the first 2K game to have 3 different cover athletes.
2K12, man.
Of Michael Jordan.
But yeah, it was. I didn't even know.
NBA 2K12 was a very good game. But I honestly think that the game
players that was on my team, I didn't even know who they were.
2K12 is an underrated game.
I had this one dude on my team, bro. His name was, I forgot. I know his last name was Baldwin, bro. That nigga was cold. Me and him, we was both on the Bobcat. I own everything I love. We was both on the Bobcat. We used to go crazy. I ain't gonna cap. Me and him used to go crazy.
You can make a valid argument that 2K12 was a better version of NBA 2K11.
And why did they take out the vertical thing, y'all? I know y'all. A lot of y'all young. Y'all don't know nothing about these old 2Ks. When you used to dunk the ball, they showed the replay. They used to show you a vertical, you getting up there and shit. I thought that was pretty cool. Like it's like 2K said, they just took out all the fun stuff that made 2K what it was.
On top of it,
But we're getting closer to where we need to be at, y'all. But I hope y'all like the nostalgia, bro. Hey, these old 2Ks.
14 other legends that you can do challenges with.
These old 2Ks.
These challenges let you play with players like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Julius Erving, John Stockton, and Magic Johnson. One thing that I loved about this game mode was just the gold coloring and the cursive font, and how it showed the players playing.
Now I didn't used to play these. I used to play my career. That's all I played when I played 2K, like my career.
Broadcast settings, like black and white footage for the time period for the Bill Russell challenge. You can easily tell that 2K Sports put a lot of time and effort into the presentation of 2K12.
They did.
On top of 2K12 adding
when they actually
15
cared,
different challenges for legends, they also added different presentation settings for those eras. These presentation settings that are prevalent in 2K12 remind
2K don't give a fuck what they put out, they don't be gonna buy it.
2K12 also had a DLC called the Legend Showcase. In my experience, it is very rare to hear somebody talk about this game mode. It honestly might be forgotten.
I never heard it. I never seen the Legend Showcase before, y'all. I would say that.
Multiple legendary duos. You could pick duos like Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, and even John Stockton and Karl Malone. Once you pick your duo, there were different game modes like Horse and 21. The DLC took place in New York Times Square in front of a crowd.
And why does it look like?
Was cool. The only thing that I didn't like about it was the weird art style that they used.
Yeah, why does it look like a damn
to introduce
old Naruto game or something?
Me personally, I've never played association mode like that, but I can imagine this being pretty big for people that did. It's still in 2K to this day. 2K12 also made an interesting change with the My Career. Instead of your player going to the Combine and going to the Summer League, you fast track all that and play at the Rookie Showcase instead. If you want my honest opinion,
I'm gonna be real with the Rookie Showcase, y'all. I'm gonna be real. Rookie Showcase, I think that was only 2K. That was in 2K12 and 13. I wasn't a big fan of that because I'm gonna say honestly, it was kind of trash, bro. It doesn't make no sense. It's not real, bro. That's like a thing 2K made up. That's not a real thing, bro. I didn't like that, bro.
I think the Rookie Showcase doesn't even make sense.
Oh, look.
It's not even a real life thing that rookies do in real life. One thing that made this showcase worse is that you didn't even play with real rookies due to the NBA lockout. So instead, you just played with a whole bunch of randomly generated players. Anyways, once you completed the Rookie Showcase, 2K12 offered more features like pre-draft interviews, mock drafts with scouting reports, and this is also the first 2K where you can give a Hall of Fame speech. Unfortunately, 2K12 removed crew mode for some reason. I understand that the crew mode had issues like hackers, but they still should have kept it.
Every year 2K in, I always did a Hall of Fame speech. So be real, y'all do that still, don't y'all? Before the new 2K come out.
But in 2K12, they made it able where you could be any NBA player that you wanted to. One thing that you could do in 2K12's Create a Legend mode was the ability to use your money from your contract to do different activities. You could buy signature moves.
I can't wait till they talk about
or even host team
I think it's 13, y'all.
Chemistry. The game
when he bring up 13, I think it's the game I'm talking about. Bro, I got some shit to talk. That's why I'm about to start talking shit on these games, like in a good way and a bad way. I'm gonna start saying my shit that I gotta say.
Another thing that was dope about 2K12 was that they had an interactive training camp where different legends and players taught you the controls of the game. All of the legends had different dialogue lines, and it made getting better at the game less boring and kind of interesting.
This look, that's a cool little feature for people that don't really play the game like that to learn.
2K13, in my opinion, is a very fun game, but has a lot of flaw.
2K13, yo. Listen, I'm gonna keep it at 1,000. This is when we're gonna start talking. 2K13. I think 2K13 had one of the best intros in 2K history. Y'all, I really do. Hey.
In no way do I ever expect 2K.
Was he gonna talk about this?
Games can be hard to make, and they will always have glitches. But seriously though, some of the issues that this game has were just caused by total laziness. But before I get into the negatives, let me get into the positives first. The intro for 2K13 is one of the best 2K intros of all time.
I told y'all.
They integrated Jay-Z's song with the intro.
Is he gonna let us hear it?
Super well thought and put together. 2K13.
All right, he's not gonna. All right, look. For all my homies, I'm gonna I got y'all. All the people that didn't get to experience this, I got y'all. Hey, roll that clip right now.
This is a public service announcement sponsored by Just Blaze and the good folks at Rockefeller Records.
Fellow Americans, it is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living testament and recollection of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ho. H to the OV. I used to by the OZ. I guess even back then you can call me CEO of the ROC. Fresh out the frying pan into the fire. I Music biz #1 supplier. Flyer than a piece of paper bearing my name. Got the hottest chick in the game wearing my chain. That's right, ho. Not DOC, but similar to the letters. No one could do it better. I check cheddar like a food inspector. My homie Strick told me, dude, finish your breakfast. So that's what I'ma do. Take you back to the dude with the Lexus. Fast forward the Jews and the necklace. Let me tell you dudes what I do to protect this. Shoot at you actors like movie directors. Say the movie, though.
You see what I'm saying? That shit was fire, right? I give him that. The shit used to hype me up the most, bruh. When Westbrook did that dunk, when he allowed me to reintroduce myself, my nigga, I was like, oh, that shit give me hype to play 2K, bro. I swear it did.
Control stick feature, where the shot stick was officially part of the dribbling mechanics. This was a significant change for the 2K franchise. 2K13 also added the Dream Team and the Redeem Team to the game. The game also made improvements to my career, like giving the player the ability to go #1 in the draft.
I ain't gonna lie.
They also added GM meetings in my career.
We ain't there yet. I'm gonna talk about it anyway, bro. Y'all, 2K, what the fuck happened in the dribbling, bro?
2K13 was also the game that introduced badges.
Dribbling was so easy, so smooth, bro. It's like it made sense. All I had to do, I'm dribbling, I'm flicking the right stick to go right, left to go. You know what I'm saying? It's diagonal through the legs. It was just so easy, so simple. It's simple. Y'all went and said, you know what, bro? You flick the stick up once, you do a shuffle and this, and then, bro, y'all started putting too many buttons to do too much shit. That's why the game is how it is now when it comes to dribbling, bro. The dribbling suck. It's stiff as fuck. All the moves don't, like, this shit ass. Go back to the OG dribbling style. Nobody told y'all to change that. One thing, like I said, 2K changed shit nobody asked for, but some of the shit that they added, we did ask for, but we didn't know it was going to be that ass. They didn't execute the right way. Like Wise Man did once say, it's all about execution. Shout out to my nigga Duke.
Signature skills back in the day. And that's pretty much the only positive things about 2K13. Now it's time to talk about the negative things 2K13 did. One of the biggest issues of 2K13 was the cherry picking exploit. But anybody who played 2K13 knew that this game had a serious
I didn't really
exploit. It was so bad.
See, I didn't think nothing about that though.
Teaching other players how
but I would say for me, the dunking. If you had LeBron James, Blake Griffin, Westbrook, you was dunking everything.
2K13 were the dunks. If you played someone online that was using Russell Westbrook or LeBron James,
what I just said,
it was almost impossible.
I know what I'm talking about, bro. Look, they used to do that right there. That spin to that dunk worked every time. And there was one more thing you could do. You could double tap square, and he'll do like this back shot, like this fadeaway shot. That shit dropped every time, bro. If you had somebody with over like an 85, 83 ball, that shit dropped every time.
2K made it so easy to simply throw the ball for a court and cherry pick. It was also way too easy.
Look, that right there. What he just did. Hold on. Oh, he about to break it down. That shot right there that he just did. All you had to do was double tap square, and he did this shot. That shit was wet every time. He just shot out with two niggas.
Any 2K ever. 2K13's computer on Hall of Fame would shoot 60% from the field, no matter how much.
Yeah, this is what Hall of Fame. Y'all wouldn't live in this Hall of Fame era, bro.
2K13 is the first 2K that added VC, which is the #1 reason why current 2K is trash. With 2K13 adding VC, you could also use VC to buy clothes for your My Player for the online 3-on-3 blacktop mode. This mode was super fun back in the day, especially when you played it with friends. 2K13 is also the first 2K that introduced the My Team mode, which is one of the main game modes in
Monte Ellis. But when the last time y'all seen a Monte Ellis in the game, bro?
Is that this is the game where they stopped putting real effort in the blacktop mode. I still don't understand how the vast amount of quotes and game modes in the older 2K blacktop.
Look at what you used to can play in these older 2Ks, bro. Now everything all the blacktop looks the same, bro. They put no effort into that shit.
The game gave you an all-star event game mode behind the paywall of a pre-order. With this pre-order, you got a bundle of a pair of headphones, a basketball.
All right, hold on. Real quick, one thing I will say about the older 2Ks, like the pre-order. The pre-order was way better. They used to give y'all good shit. Like, look, they give you the basketball and all. They give y'all good shit for pre-ordering the game, bro. I remember, I think it was 2K19, bro. With LeBron, I had the bracelet and shit. I had like one of those and some motion, bro. They used to just give you good shit that you really, it's kind of cool. Like they had you some skull candy headphones, bro. 2K don't do that shit no more. This is $1 billion company. They make way more money than they ever did now, and they don't do that shit no more.
That turned the game mode into some dumbass Guitar Hero mini game.
I remember the Guitar Hero. Yeah, that shit ass. I don't know who thought of that. I mean, it was
the All-Star events behind a fucking paywall. Anyway,
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I thought it was cool at the time.
Soundtrack. which was amazing in this game. Jay-Z did a hell of a job with the music selection for this game. NBA 2K14 is the first 2K game to be released for the PS4 and Xbox One. 2K14 was made 12 years ago, on the date of October 1st, 2013. And since the time that this game has came out, I still don't understand why 2K has changed the graphics from 2K14.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Why did y'all downgrade 2K14 to this day has still one of the best graphics on the ever. Like, look at 14, y'all, and then look at 15. 2K graphics only got more clay though. They did 2K14 so good. 2K14 was an underrated game, bro. It was a great fucking game. Definitely got to be in top 5. It has to be.
The reason why
has to be. Look at how it was. It was so smooth. Y'all, if y'all didn't play 14, y'all missed out. It was so damn smooth, bro.
Newer 2K games, like the shot clock, like the referees.
Oh, perfect. This 2K25 on the right, 2K14 on the left. Look at the graphic difference, bro. It's like they really tried their best back then. Look at it now. They don't care, bro.
Cameramen, you will notice that they use the same exact models and objects. The only difference was how 2K14 had a unique lighting, especially when you compared it to 2K13 on the PS3. 2K14 made a huge improvement about the way the players looked during the game. 2K14 made a huge overhaul on the 2K13 player models and faces. You could argue that the 2K14 players looked almost photorealistic for the time being.
I'm saying they looked really good back then.
How the hoop
like
during
the graphics.
They got the small details like the camera behind the backboard and the wire connecting to the
This
camera.
is how next gen was supposed to take off for like this. PlayStation 5 next gen, the 2K21 was the downfall of 2K.
Absolutely amazing.
2K21 next gen was a downfall of 2K, y'all.
Out the water.
It wasn't the start of it, but that's where it hit right there.
Was improve the way that the basketball looks. 2K14's basketball looks more authentic than 2K13's, making it more brown than orange, like 2K13's basketball.
I can't really complain about 2K14 too. Look how it look. Like, look from the scoreboard.
2K14 is also the first game to introduce.
The only thing I can complain about 2K14 was the voice acting. 2K14, 15.
Jackson Ellis,
the voice action was some shit.
The number 1 spot in the
I ain't gonna cap.
The game also gave you multiple dialogue choices that let
they used to make you wear that red nose when you was a rookie and shit.
Interacting with the coach, the GM, Jackson Ellis, and your teammates. 2K14's My Career paved the way for the future My Careers in the later 2Ks because they all have had stories since 2K14. Another key addition that 2K14 introduced was the park game mode. For the first time ever, you could walk around the
Now look, I say 2K14 park was a W park, and look how basic it was. It was just it was a normal size park. The only thing was, it was hard to play in that mode sometimes, especially the 5v5. It was so glitchy and so, like, you know what I'm saying? But the 3v3s and shit, once they actually fixed it, me and my cousin used to run that shit, bro. Bro, the game was beautiful, bro. And back then, people used to tease, but it wasn't like a big tease type thing.
2 on 2 or 3
like, it was, bro,
although
the game was...
2K14's park had a lot of issues and wasn't perfect.
It definitely wasn't perfect.
And it's the most popular game mode in today's 2K.
It definitely wasn't perfect, but it was damn sure good.
It was the MyGM mode. One thing that I didn't understand about MyGM mode is that they replaced MyGM mode with just normal association mode. Basically, in MyGM mode, your My Player became a GM for the team of your choosing. The game gave you different ratings for the team owners to show off their personality, their strengths, and their weaknesses. Every season,
I didn't really play my GM. I don't really play that. Like I said, I'm one of them players. I play my team sometimes. In my career, like Park, Rec, I'm that kind of player. Y'all know, hey, y'all been here for a while. Y'all know my build that I make every year. My small forward, LaDion is the best build in 2K history. Nobody's fucking with him.
One thing that was interesting about 2K14 on the PS3 is that they added a mode called LeBron Path to Greatness.
Oh, I was about to say, yeah, LaDion is the greatest build ever made. He always will be. He's just not known yet. Wait till I get him more out there, bro. Like, I've been in the 2K community for a long time, y'all. As y'all can see, I started doing videos on it. I think though, like
you just
20
on the blacktop to 21.
22.
When I played 2K15 for the first time, I was disappointed about the graphical downgrade, like I mentioned earlier. But I do understand that graphics aren't everything, and it didn't change the fact that 2K15 is a very solid game.
I fuck with him, bro. Whoever, what's name? I fucks with you, bro, because one thing about the 2K community, especially some of the younger kids, bro, y'all gotta realize 2K cannot get no better with graphics. Yeah, they downgraded for sure. But overall, like now these dudes they can't get no better than what they are. I don't give a fuck how much sweat you add on a person, bro. Fuck that. Make the gameplay good. You can go back to 2K14 graphics, just have better gameplay. The gameplay is everything. And that's something y'all really have to understand. The gameplay itself. Fuck the My Builder, the My Player Builder, and all that extra shit. Fuck that. It don't matter what builder you give me, make the gameplay good. The game's gonna be good. It's gameplay, bro. It's gameplay. Gameplay is in the animations, bro.
With a much more creative main menu. 2K14's
Rachel Demita. What y'all know about Rachel Demita, bro?
Very bland.
I feel like 2K got ass when she got fired.
Fixed that. 2K15 had a 3D user interface if you moved around the right stick of your controller. When 2K15 servers were still on, the big TV screen would play episodes of 2K TV. This was convenient for people who wanted to watch the show or just watch Rachel, but you know, that's for a different topic.
Look, KD, man.
When you started a game of Play Now, you would get a cool pregame show with Ernie and Shaq that was actually pretty entertaining, and it was a smart way to make the loading screen feel faster. Hey. 2K15 added 500 new animations for the gameplay.
We finna see the best 2K, in my opinion. Like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. They really are.
This is the first game to introduce the face scan feature. I'm not gonna.
Bro, it wouldn't be a video without seeing this nigga, bro. Hey, Ronnie, let me be honest with you, Ronnie. I got no problem with you, Ronnie. I really don't. But you just be pissing me off. Like you pissed the whole community off. I get that's your job. You'll promote. Hey, you can't take this from Ronnie. That nigga's a W promoter, bro. He is. Because he the number one capper that I know, bro. He cap about everything, but he know how to promote. The 2K marketing team, you got to get them tip their hat off to them, bro. Them niggas know how to market the damn game. Every year, they do the same. Oh, we added 10,000 new animations. We did this. We brought back the old affiliations. But you can only play those affiliations once every few months for the weekend. We brought back this. We did this, y'all. Bro, they cap so much. And it's like, we all have faith. We like, bro, I hope 2K is good. We all do it. But damn, bro. Yeah, at some point, y'all got to draw the line. 2K26 is where I draw the line. 2K25 was hot garbage, bro. I got to draw the line at 26. If that shit's not good, and when I say good, it don't have to be top 2K. It don't have to be top 2K. Let this shit be playable, bro. Let it be playable. But we're going to talk about that a little bit more later.
As a way to make jokes. Most of the time, you would have people coming out with glitch faces and faces that don't.
My cousin had this build, and he had this big ass box.
Also built on the part.
Damn, yo. Hey, shout out to all. If you from Sunset, hit that like button right now. If you from Sunset, bro. If you from Sunset, hit that like button right now, man. Sunset was my place. I've been a Sunset guy since all the 2Ks that they had in there. I was on Sunset. You feel me?
Game mode by adding 3 different affiliations called Sunset Beach, Old Town Flyers, and the Rivet City Riders. Every affiliation gave you different attribute upgrades.
That was Solo Illuminati, hey, bro.
Boost to shooting.
That was Solo Illuminati, bro.
And Rivet City gave you a dunking boost. Along with these boosts, your affiliation also.
Montana, bro. All the good YouTubers. Look, Solo Illuminati, bruh. Solo Illuminati and Dashie are my 2 favorite YouTubers, bro. All time. They're my 2 favorite YouTubers. I watch them so much. And, like, y'all probably can tell a lot of stuff that I say. Like, I just have... With Solo Illuminati, he's just like, bro, he got me wanting, like, to do YouTube the way I do. Dashie got me wanting to play video games. Solo Illuminati had me wanting to, like, be here, talk, and do stuff like this, bro. So, shout out to Soul, bro, for sure, man. He will always be my number 1 favorite YouTuber, man.
His own special park.
And I used to watch him play 2K all the time, man. I was probably about 12, 13 when I first seen him.
2K15 also introduced the Jordan Rec Center, where you could play.
He used to have that one bit. What's that dude named, bro? That guy, Billy Hope?
With your friends or
something like that, bro.
And finally,
he used to tell a story time. Someone not to go, bro.
Where you can play games.
That's my guy. Shout out to
VC on the line. It was basically gambling.
Oh, the official story from. Hold on. I'm sorry, I keep pausing, y'all. So much nostalgia. The old fucking what's the stage, bro? Bro, you had to be a dog to go play in them high rollers, bro. And that's where you got that VC from. See, y'all, if y'all don't know this, they took the high rollers and shit out the game because people made too much VC. They want y'all to buy VC from them. That's why the courts, what's the highest court you can get on in now the stage? What? 5,000, I think? What the fuck I'm gonna do with 5K? Or is it 10K? But back then, boy, you used to probably win about 25, 30, 60. Them high rollers, bro, you could win some VC for sure.
This year.
I'm trying to stop pausing. I don't want this video to be too long, but bro, the nostalgia gets to me.
With a 10-day contract. Whatever team that you landed on, you had a mentor that attempted to help you guide your way throughout the NBA. I do have to say though, this game has some of the worst voice acting of all time.
Voice acting trash.
2K15 also introduced the badge system, where there were 3.
Hey, if you got volume shooter, bro, that volume shooter used to.
Badges were called bronze, silver, and gold. 2K15 also brought back the association mode.
That volume shooter used to fucking build up,
the GM mode that was introduced in 2K14. 2K15 also made a lot of changes to my team, like the addition of the real-time auction house. This has been a big feature in my team once it was added.
If y'all had that gold Rudy Gay
also added into
on my team
this year, with a new game mode called Challenges Mode that lets you play fantasy basketball games. The last big feature 2K15 added was the 2K TV show. The show host was Rachel Demita, and that was
Mike Wayne. Why? Mike Wayne, I asked this question. Let me show you how to write. Hold on, Rachel was tripping back in. Hold on, y'all read these. Wait. Rachel was a little. She was a thought. You can't. She was a thought back in the day.
2K16 is 10 years old, and you can honestly say that this is the best 2K in the last decade.
2K16,
man. 2K
man.
games after 16 have gotten worse throughout the time, with issues like forcing the player to buy VC to play certain game modes.
2K16, man. What can I say? And when I say it's my favorite all time,
I honestly believe that 2K16 was the last great 2K
I say
game
for
made.
like
From
gameplay wise, bro. 2K16 you cannot, bro. You can't compare it.
With 2K16
bro,
being the last game of 2K's legendary.
The build, like everybody can, like this, the time that everybody can get any badge they wanted to, no archetypes, and all you had to do was you make your build. I'm gonna do a video. I got 2K16. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna make a video and show y'all like how LaDion would have been, because I didn't make LaDion. I made LaDion for the first time in 2K21. 2K21 is when I first made LaDion. So I'm gonna show y'all how he would have been back then if I'd have made him there. But to go off this, man, the story was great. Gameplay was great. I mean, of course, a game gonna have its bugs, but hey, bro, you couldn't get to a perfect basketball game other than this. Intro for the game. The park was lit. Shout out, hey, Pretty Boy Fredo, and them was in the mix, bro.
Other 2K games. Instead of 2K16 using real player models for the intro, they went with a cartoon style approach. 2K16 had the best My Career story, the best version of My Park, an incredibly deep franchise mode, and My Team was still a very solid game mode. The game
2K16, you couldn't really miss with that one, bro. I'm telling y'all, 2K16, bro. If y'all didn't get a chance to play that,
the first game mode that I'm gonna cover is My Career, which was ran by Spike Lee. NBA 2K16.
Spike Lee, we gonna see what you got going in this 2K, bro. I hope. Like I said, I don't really play My Career too much, but I hope you can somehow make the game, make the game back to how it was in the glory days, bro.
You first begin your career in high school.
You know what I'm saying? You one of the reasons why I'm giving this game a try anyway.
State championship. As you play throughout high school, you get 9 different scholarship offers from universities. This was a very big addition when it first came out, because the last time you seen college teams was in College Hoops 2K8. Once you chose your college, you played 4 real college games, and then you got drafted to the NBA. Once you get drafted, you're constantly told that Vic is a bad influence on you by your peers. And then your My Player gets informed.
One thing about, hey, y'all didn't really, I don't know if y'all knew this, bruh.
This then leads to a cutscene where freaking Vic
was Vic really a good friend, bruh?
And it gets revealed that when you guys were in high school, a person named Dirtbike Donnie tried to rob Freak.
Hold on, this is a good question, chat. Was Vic really a good person, bro? Because look at a good friend. Because look at this. He was always somewhere FOF doing all this, making me look bad. And then when I say something about it, he gonna bring up the fact that I caught a body and saying I wouldn't have none of this without him. You feel me? But I was out there putting in that work on that court. It ain't my fault dude fell down some steps. And he gonna hold that over me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give that L to him right there. But I mean, overall, it was a good game. Great game. Great story. But, like, I don't like the fact that he held that over me.
Pushed him down the stairs. This caused Dirtbike Donnie to hit his head on the ground and die. And Vic was the one to cover up for you. After your rookie year, you pick your team for the next season.
And then, bro, they added this. And hold on, the girlfriends 2K used to give you, bro. The girlfriend from 2K16 was a gold digger, bro. She always wanted some time. Everything had to do with money. She wanted it.
And that Vic Van Leer died in a car crash. After all that, the ghost of Vic Van Leer appears, and he sits on the bench and reads an extremely long note directly to the audience about his greatest thing being you, and how he was in love with your mother, and how he tried to get with your girlfriend at some point. He also mentioned that he liked CeCe for some reason. Then he fades away, and your second NBA season starts. One thing that I didn't like about 2K16's story is that you couldn't make different choices to change the outcome of the story. One other thing that I didn't understand is that your player was supposed to be like the next LeBron when it came to your talent, but when I get drafted as a lottery pick, I start off at a 55 overall.
Man, bruh. Look at the old attribute things, bruh. And honestly, to get to an 85, that shit probably cost like 185, 190. I know it wasn't in the 200s to get to an 85. It probably wasn't even that high.
Which is damn
the clothes was damn near 300 VC per shirt. The look
overall in the NBA. Once you were done with your player's micro, you could begin to play the heavily improved park game mode.
2K, this is what we want, bro. Can you bring back the park, bro? Like this part, bro. I promise y'all, we would not complain. I would want this exact part. Look at the my court.
In your player's my court, you were given different options.
Look at the my court,
to customize your my court. You were allowed to buy different walls and basketball floors to customize your court, and then you can invite your friends over to play games with them. The My Court was also used to display your accolades and your player's shoe collection. In My Court, you had access to endorsements, and you can make connections with different NBA players to earn certain rewards. 2K16 also added a bunch of new clothes and accessories that your My player could wear. Till this day, I still remember when 2K16 had that clothes collab with Marvel.
Yo, I forgot about that, bro. Hey, if y'all play 2K16, y'all remember when 2K did this? They had to collab with Marvel, bro. I used to wear that Spider-Man.
You also had the freedom to put tons of tattoos in your My Player, and you can exactly put the tattoo wherever you wanted to. 2K16 also added a new Pro-Am game mode, where you can make your own team and customize it.
Hey, we all know why they don't do that no more. Like, they do, but bro, people used to have titties on the court and shit.
2K16's menu was similar to 2K15's menu, with the same looking Jumbotron in the background. The big difference between both of these games, though, was when you picked a different game mode in 2K16, you would then see a cutscene of a 3D player doing an action shot like dribbling the ball or shooting the ball, while moving to a different part of the arena. 2K16 added on the pregame show, adding Kenny the Jet Smith since his 2K7 stamp of approval halftime show. The longer that you watch the pregame show, you will see graphics of NBA players showing their stats. The gameplay of 2K16 was greatly improved on with the introduction of the
I'm telling you, back
this
then,
made the computer know how to adjust to
one thing I'll give 2K16, 17, bro, especially 17, it might have been, people might have been like ISO game and stuff, but bro, when I tell you the animations you used to get, like as far as like you could body them up and really clamp somebody down, bro, 2K they did not hold your hand back then like they do now. Now 2K is they cater to the slaw niggas, bro. If you slaw at 2K, you can compete with somebody like me who got years over you. But hey, that's just how the game is now. Back then, you wasn't gonna touch the ball. You feel me?
Kept running the same exact play or had the same play style every game, the computer would defend you differently, making you change your play style. 2K16 also introduced the left trigger being the post-up button and the addition of different pass controls. 2K16 also revamped the Play Now Online mode, adding 3 different ranking tiers.
If they just stop adding so much extra shit and just focus on basketball like they used to,
like the
game would go back to being good.
My team in 2K16 was also very good. They added a 3-on-3 mode.
Hey, shout out to Cash Nasty, bro. I used to love watching his My Team videos,
All of these additions
man.
made 2K16 a very deep experience. There were so many things to do in 2K16 that it was borderline crazy. And finally, the last thing that this game did good was the soundtrack.
Don't get me started on the 2K16 soundtrack. Hold on. What he said? Come on.
This game has a legendary soundtrack.
Is he
and
gonna play it in
2K16 honestly has an unmatched vibe while you're just sitting in the main menu
I don't think he plays
listening to some of the songs the game had.
Yo, hold on, no, that was a vibe. I ain't gonna cap, but bro, hold on. You can't put music in 2K16 if you're not gonna play that goddamn. I get a 365, 12 month, 24/7. Gotta get it. Hey, yo, that was the best song in 2K, bro. And 2K16 had the best song in that shit, bro. For sure. Y'all don't know nothing about that, bro. Look at me, I'm happy as fuck watching this whole
shit. Before I even
shit.
begin on 2K17, I just want to say that nostalgia has made this game seem way better than it actually was. I can easily say this with confidence, that NBA 2K17 was a very overrated game.
Overrated? I don't think it was better than 16, but overrated. 2K17 was a great game, bro. It really was. And like I said, it's when it had a lot of buzz from the Paul George shit to all that the servers being trash.
It's the first game that was the beginning of the downfall for 2K. Not all of these games are bad, but they're definitely nowhere near what we had from 2010
2K21 was the downfall for sure.
Man, first of all, this game would take you about 10 to 20 minutes to even start and get into the game because of this.
I kid y'all not, true story. My cousin, he said his game was glitch, like it just didn't start right. The Paul George game. He turned that bitch on, went to school, came home, that shit was still on the Paul George screen. I swear on everything I love. On everything I love.
That 2K never even cared to patch. This was
they never did patch that, did they?
Day one of the game and the last day of the servers being on for this game. And when you actually got into the menu of the game, you can easily notice that the complete downgrade that the main menu had. It makes no sense to me how we went from this cool ass menu that 2K16 had to this boring ass black and white yin yang ass menu, man. What's the point of going all out on a menu for one game?
I know.
Just to completely disregard it in the next 2K.
That was in that 2K17. And that what's that song Drake and them was on there? Doesn't make sense, no. He thought we not on you speak French. Hey, that shit was dang.
2K17 has some of the dumbest AI that I've ever seen in any 2K game made. 2K17 literally had an issue where every time you cross the
orange juice,
the ball handler gets double teamed every single time.
Yeah, y'all don't know
nothing
about
your
that.
teammate being wide open every single
y'all
time.
Know nothing about that. I'm a real OG 2K player, bro. I really hoop.
It would take about 5 minutes alone.
Y'all boys be playing 2K. I really be out here hooping. That's why LeDeon.
These aren't even like the common issues that every 2K game has.
I mean, if you want to test that theory, we can 1v1.
Had were brand new and came out of absolutely nowhere. And don't get me started on this fucking My Career, bro. This game's My Career.
Yeah, the My Career was decent, but it was kind of annoying too.
A video on this part. How much of a cornball?
It was annoying. I mean, I know Michael B. Jordan. I like that, but it was like they did do a little too much. That's kind of like
Orange Juice. And your main player should be called the president of basketball.
Look, Orange
Juice. The 2K community will love this. Whoever.
And what, bro? Hold on. Why did my girl leave me, bro? I'm hooping in the league. Why she leave? Tell me I gotta get to college and do this. Baby, I gotta pay for your college and everything. What the hell are you leaving for? You know what? I ain't gonna get in on that.
I hate this story, bro. I hope they got fired. Because who thinks to themselves that a story like 2K17's was a good idea in any way? And on top of all these other issues, 2K17 also copy and pasted the parts from 2K16, with the only difference being that they made it nighttime.
Which the whole community was just fine with that. I'm not gonna cap. Everybody was fine with that same part.
It's to another issue that the game had. This game's servers at launch were terrible, and that just ruined more.
Park After Dark,
Park After Dark came out.
You couldn't play Park After Dark for shit in no 2K. It don't matter what 2K it is. Park After Dark always trash. They need to pack that shit up. Nobody likes Park After Dark.
Like the old 2Ks, or how the shooting attributes did not even matter on this game. You would literally see rim protectors and glass cleaners with 50 overall 3-pointers grading consistently. They also made stupid changes, like they made the 2v2 core losers ball for half of the year. And they also made the rival day on 2K17 have no rewards when you win, or not like 2K16.
Hey, back in the day, if you used to use park cards, you trash.
You literally got a.
Y'all thought y'all can get away with that? No, if you used to use park cards, you are trash.
Brand new park on 2K17. I can't even remember what you got for winning. Do you guys remember that stupid?
2K17. What did they get for winning in 2K17? I know this was 16, the skyscraper. I think 15 was the boat. So yeah, what was 2K17 reward?
But inbound cheese that everybody used to do, where you would shift
that double tap circle
at all. And this game at launch had so many bugs and glitches, bro. This game had like 20 patches overall. Another thing that 2K17 did is that they killed off the blacktop mode even more. Instead of just keeping their normal uniforms like back in the day, they just give
2K17 when I played it, I had a shot creator,
and they just have ringers and
point guard shot creator.
But you know
and
what?
Looking back on it, I really do wish I could have made LeDeon back then, because he would have been unstoppable, bro.
To let you make your own custom.
Because I was really cold at it, bro. Like I said, I just the thing about this,
different houses.
I feel like I'm in the 2K community, like I really am, but bro, I'm just not known as big as a lot of other people. I'm really a cold ass. I'm cold as fuck at 2K.
Grand badge, which is basically Takeover.
That Grand badge, hey. Grand badge better than Takeover? What y'all think? What y'all take on that? I think 2K19 probably had the most overpowered takeover, but it was still. I feel like the takeover should be overpowered. If I get takeover, I need to be taking over the game. It need to be overpowered, respectfully.
No. NBA 2K17 is also the first game to let you put archetypes in
That's
your
what I have right there. That shot
But
creator.
things really got bad when 2K18 came out. 2K18 is one of the most greedy video games I've.
Where do I even start on this 2K18, bro? Chat, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. 2K18. 2K18 was not as bad a game as people made it out to be. Yes, the city, and hey, shout out to Kyrie Irving, my favorite basketball player. It was great to see him on that cover. But bro, the city was, I mean, the neighborhood. It's like I see y'all wanted to do something new 2K. I see it, but bro, it was a trash idea. You feel me? I love the little, you can do dual archetypes and stuff like that. Make your build a little more diverse. That was cool. A lot of y'all animations though in the game was kind of like, bro, like the snatchback. That snatchback shit was broke as fuck. And then the shot contest was trash. Like, it did have a lot of problems, but I think people really hate on 2K18 because of the park. Because I still played it. I played 2K18 like damn near halfway through with my best friend. We played that shit and we had fun, but I definitely see where y'all coming from. It did have its moments, like the shit wrong with it was trash, but like it wasn't as bad as people think. The worst 2K of all time is 25.
Man,
not even
I swear,
close.
bro. This game gave you two choices to make. One choice is to buy hundreds of dollars worth of VC or play the game for.
How much is VC now, y'all? Chad, let me know, cause there's no. It's $200. It's $200. Is it not to get $450? It's $200 or something like that. Is it? I might be tripping, but I know these prices. Let me think, cause I know it's right now. I know it's $20, maybe $25. I don't know. I honestly don't remember, cause I know it went up because I know 5,000 used to be $199.
For at least 200 hours to barely be at 85 overall. This game literally made you pay VC to get haircuts, and you couldn't.
Yes, I forgot about the haircut shit.
The
Yeah,
looks like.
the haircut shit was trash. You couldn't even view them.
Built a reputation of being a money.
This was when 2K started getting money
hungry,
hungry,
care
bro.
about their consumers, and rightfully so. This reputation is rooted from the dumpster fire. Of
Yeah, that's why I
2K18.
see why it gets the way.
This is one of the worst sports games ever made.
I definitely get why it's rated as trash, because it's definitely. I put it at number 2 for sure. Like when it comes to worst 2Ks, but it wasn't as bad, but it was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Gameplay of 2K18 has so many issues, like the constant amount of missed open layups. 2K18 was also a game that was riddled and full of canned animations like the blow-by and snatchback cheese. If you had the ball and you
I think
ran
2K
at
need to take the
person that
blow-by
was guarding
animation
you,
out the game.
9 times out of 10, you would get a blow-by animation that let you get an easy wide-open layup or dunk every single time. 2K18 also made it super easy to get
That's
the
damn
snatchback,
snatchback. What'd I just tell
which
y'all?
also led to wide-open jump shots. And
Duke.
this game's My Career mode was so annoying this year.
Fucking be fresh, bro. Like,
Because B Fresh was always yelling.
why the fuck was she always there, bro? I get you live with me, bro, but I'm not. Like, we not even hitting those. We wasn't even getting none. She just living there for free. We wasn't even getting no type of play from her, bro. Like why is she even in the
About some of
house?
most random things ever, and you couldn't.
And she
even
was
skip
always
the
eating my
cutscenes.
Reese's Puffs
So
and shit.
2K18 pretty much forced the player to watch this entire story. You even got cutscenes when you try to go into your My Court, and sometimes like.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, y'all. Shout out. What was my boy name, bro? Splendelli, bro. I think that was his name. Shout out to my boy Splendelli, bro. Y'all don't know nothing about it.
Cutscenes will almost be a minute, and this is the 2K that added.
He was a
the
cool
neighborhood.
doorman.
The neighborhood was terrible. For some reason,
Yeah.
2K18 chose to take away the affiliations.
The
from
park
2K16
was trash.
and
I'll give
added
it that.
this
The park
huge
was trash.
dry-ass
I used to play.
neighborhood
I
that
did play the
people
park a
weren't
little
even
bit.
playing like that. After a few months of
And
the
me and
game
my
even
me and
being
my
out,
best friend,
they
we
also
had
moved
point
around
guards, and we
replaced
would go
it
to the
with this
twos and drop
overall
everybody
system,
off.
which is also
Guards.
stupid. This game was so bad that 2K made a public survey.
That's when
to see why
Fortnite took
people stopped
over,
playing
bruh.
the game. 2K18 is the game that made people play Fortnite instead of
Fortnite
putting
in
up with
the old days
dumpster
of Fortnite
fire
was beautiful.
that
Bro.
2K18 made that year.
Fortnite was great.
NBA 2K19 was a big improvement from 2K18.
2K19,
it fixed
man.
the biggest issues like the snatchback and blow-bys, but also introduced other issues with the game. 2K19 had issues like the base 11 jump shot being completely broken.
Definitely
Another issue with the game was how overpowered
stretch bigs. You couldn't
takeover
stop
was,
stretch
like
bigs
post
back then,
scoring
bro. They
takeover,
shoot no
where your
over
player
those.
would get an
This
animation
this
that you
2K
can
right
tell
here
it's a foul, but
was
the ref
when
would
the
never
start of
call it.
over those
So
became a
blocks in
real
this game
thing,
were
bro.
also impossible
I'm
to
talking
stop.
about straight
For some
over
reason in this
those.
game, when you threw yourself a self-lob, the person guarding you.
I think I
couldn't
have a
really do
clip of
anything
me
to get
playing
you
one of these
outside the
2Ks. I
self-lob
might have to
animation.
see.
So it
Maybe
was
I'll show it in the
basically
live stream or
inevitable
something.
that
If
you
you
were
guys
gonna
didn't know,
get
I
a
do
free
live
2
stream
points.
over
This
at
game
King
also
Dion.
had a
I'll
weird
put that in here
tendency
somewhere.
where this game would call
If you guys want to head over
multi-screens
there
on
on
players that were
Twitch,
standing completely
follow your
still.
boy.
And
He
the
is going
worst
to be playing
edition,
2K when it
Push
comes
It.
out. So
Why did they even think to have something?
yeah,
like
why the
this?
fuck did they put pushing in the game, bro?
Inside
That
of
was
a
dope. And then
seat.
they had that park badge where you could like throw niggas on the ground.
But 2K19 did do some good things, like the complete overhaul of the main menu, where it looked like you were in a high-rise building in the city that went to different parts of the building, depending on what game mode you chose. The pre-game show was
I'm definitely
also
dropping a
improved
video
by
of all the
putting crew in the
2Ks.
arena
I'm gonna just show
performance.
y'all
The
like
My Career game mode
what
was also
Leon
highly improved,
would have been
just
like in
off
them
the
older
removal of
2Ks, the ones that I
official
can
law.
play.
The story of 2K19
I think I have
had your character start off in
17,
China,
19,
then he made his way through the G
16,
League, and eventually made it into the
and I
NBA.
think that's
It was
about it. I
also
got, like,
great
those
that you could
2Ks.
skip the cutscenes unlike 2K18. 2K19 also added more ways to improve your players' badges, like drills, and gave you more ways to make a VC like endorsements and daily challenges. And even though I said that the
15
takeovers
Bow
were
Wow?
broken, I still do think that they were a good addition made to the game. It was cool that you had different takeovers for whatever build you had. And if you had a build that had 2 archetypes, when you reached 94 overall, you could get double takeover that affected 2 aspects of your player's playstyle.
Yeah,
They also
that-
completely revamped
2K19 had the
neighborhood
most
by remaking the
overpowered
layout by making
takeover
the
system,
courts
bro.
all
It
in the
did,
middle,
but
and
like I
everything
said,
else, like the
I
stores
believe that
and the rec
takeover
center
should be like
around
that, like the
courts.
Mamba
2K19
mentality,
also
those type of
introduced a ton
takeovers.
part
That
events
should
like
be a thing, bro.
Ruffles, Court Conqueror,
'Cause
Top Dog,
if I'm
and
hot,
Gold
I'm
Rush.
hot.
But 2K19
It don't matter
also
what I'm
added the
doing. If I'm
cages,
hot, I'm hot.
which was like Slam Ball, if you know what I'm talking about. 2K19 was a fun game at times and was a big
That jump
improvement
part shit,
from
I'm glad they took
2K18,
that out the damn
but
game.
it
That
was
shit was
flawed and
ass.
was far from perfect. I know that a lot of people may not agree with this opinion, but I don't care. In my opinion, 2K20 is one of the most overrated 2K games made. Man,
Woo! That's a take right there. What y'all think about that in the chat, bruh? 2K20 overrated? Now, I think 2K20 definitely was carried by COVID. It definitely was fun. I will say that. It was fun, and I love the fact that this is the last 2K where the community came together. Like, when the Black Lives Matter thing was going on, we all was going around. When the Kobe passed, like, bruh, rest in peace, Kobe. But when he passed, we all was repping the jerseys. We was all doing the 24-second shot clocks in the rec. This was the last time the community came together, man. And it was COVID time. So I mean, I ain't gonna say it was overrated. I definitely think 2K20 deserves to be in the top 5. I do. It was pretty
first
decent.
of all, this man Ronnie 2K claimed that 2K20 was gonna have a brand new park from
Oh
2K19,
yeah, you knew he was capping,
but it
bro.
turned out that 2K20's
Ronnie 2K is
park
known for
was
capping.
the
If Ronnie
exact
2K say
same
anything,
from
do not believe that
2K19's
shit.
From every single little detail. What else did 2K20 do stupid? Oh yeah, they had a badge called Quick Draw. That was
stupid. That was stupid. That quick draw badge. I don't know who the fuck at HQ thought that was a good idea. We don't need that shit, bro.
For you to have a quick jump shot. Also, the Intimidator badge was hella dumb and unbelievable.
Intimidator, that's a decent badge, I feel like. And the reason why I say Intimidator is a good badge is because the defense itself in 2K nowadays are already trash. Why not have an extra badge that really help out? It was overpowered in 20 because you could just be standing in a spot and then...
This badge on Hall of Fame will make slashers miss wild and layups and easy dunks just because you're in the vicinity. And on top of all that, they had a park badge called Nothing Easy that would make you throw people on the ground and bail them out when you're trying to play real genuine defense on them. Why would you put that in the game?
This is what I think 2K20 is when the RNG started being more. RNG's been in all the 2Ks for a very long time, y'all. It has been, but it started getting more and more obvious that it was in the game. Try to keep the scrubs to keep playing the game. You know, well, it wasn't that bad when we couldn't drop them off.
The takeovers
like
on
2K25
2K20 were also heavily nerfed to the point where they barely even had an impact on your player. The only takeover that was
I didn't like the
decent
2K20
was
takeovers.
slashing
I didn't like
and
those.
Speaking of slashing on 2K20 took 0 skill and was broken
That damn
due
hop
solely
step.
because of the hop step
Yep.
cheese. The hop step was so broken this year. Even if you were a pure lockdown and jumped the second that the dude doing that hop step would go up for a layup, 9 times out of 10, he would just push you out the way and make the layup every single time. Dribbling and defense was also a downgrade on this game because everything felt so robotic and slidey. They also claimed that in 2K20 you'd be able to reset your builds and reset points, but that was nowhere to be seen when the game actually came out also.
Told you, that's a line motherfucker right there, bro.
You would literally consistently
Ronnie, I think that people would still buy the game if you didn't cap, bro. You gotta stop capping, bro. This game also had an issue
where sometimes your rep rewards would just freeze, or you would hit legend off of one game sometimes. And this is the year when my team really became a pay-to-win simulator, bro. Like, this shit was just a walking casino, bro. This was actually ridiculous. Even though I think 2K20...
real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and say this, bro. And this is why I was talking about y'all bigger content creators, bro. When they was letting y'all come to these games, bro, y'all would go there and basically, in respect, and this is respect, like, this is no disrespect to y'all. I'm just being honest. Y'all would go there and dick ride the fuck out of them, saying that, oh, this is good, this is good, this is good, knowing that their test team don't know shit about the game like y'all do. Y'all play this game. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know. But y'all sit here and say the game is good. Then when it comes out, oh, this isn't the same game we played when we was there. This isn't that. This isn't, bro. Like, why are y'all not asking the big questions that we all want to know? I'm trying to tell y'all, 2K, if you fly me out one day, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. Mike Wayne, I'm going to ask you specifically, why does this game suck? Why do y'all make these animations the way they do? Those are the questions that need to be asked, bro. Because, like, it's like the community, they're not listening to what we're saying as far as, like, how to fix the game and make it better. They're like, bro, we need more people to buy the game. We need people to play the game. So what do? Let's make the games, keep them close, bro. Let's keep the games close. And let the scrubs keep up because they will want to play more because they feel like they can compete with these people that's better than them. Let's do stuff like that, bro. That's not how this is basketball, bro. This is basketball we talking about. This is a competitive game. You feel me? This is competitive. Y'all gotta keep it competitive. Y'all can't change the nature of basketball, bro. You just can't do that.
They did do some good.
That's why
for example,
all your big time content creators, 2K, all of them left. No big content creator. Well, I ain't gonna say no big ones because I know Wavy Mellow and all them. I know it's some EJ. It's some that's still out there grinding 2K and they doing their thing. Shout out to them boys. But I'm saying, like, y'all don't see the Duke Dennis's, the Agent Zero, all them. You don't see all them people like how they were. You don't see them no more. You know why? Because the game is trash. Nobody wants to play this, and nobody gives a fuck about being sponsored. I'm glad those people woke up and actually started speaking about the game.
I also like that they returned the rep system back on this game.
And I feel like, shout out to my boy Joe Knows, bro. Joe Knows, he keep it 1,000 with y'all too.
Like the return of custom T-shirts. 2K20 also made
Joe Knows really show y'all how he really. Let me tell you why I fuck with Joe Knows, bro. He show y'all he be playing against pro-am teams, like legit drafted to the NBA league teams, whooping y'all ass, bro. How did y'all get drafted? And then y'all had to ban him out. Man, look.
Overall, the added quality of life changes like the ability to manage more things and have more decisions. They also
almost done with this video, y'all.
To really shape up your style of.
I know this is a long video, but
did an overall revamp of the MyGM mode.
It's good to see it where the downfall came from. You know what I'm saying?
To other players across the world. But if I'm being
honest, shout out to him for going through this league.
2K20 was not a good game and got carried by COVID. When 2K21 came out, this is when things seriously began to go downhill for 2K.
This is exactly when this is when the shit. But shout out to my boy LaDion because this is when he was created. But at the same time, bro, the game itself was terrible.
Okay.
It was terrible,
is an embarrassment of a basketball game. This game had broken-ass exploits, like a speed glitch, that was never patched, by the way. And 2K21 was the game that began the left-right no-skill dribble cheese with point guards, or the Curry slide. All of these exploits...
2K, can I ask you a question, 2K? Why is that in the game? On top of all still to this day, why can we use the left stick to dribble? The left stick should not give you that type of momentum where you can go back and forth with it. It should not do that, bro.
And what were they thinking with that god-awful shot meter, bro?
Yeah, that shot meter was ugly as fuck. But like, I recently played 2K17. You couldn't do that in 2K17. Like the little, like when you turn the stick, it literally turns your whole body to get you one direction and turn the other way. You couldn't like jerk back and forth just to slide through somebody. 2K, let's take that out the game.
Everything from those two games were the same, besides the park. That's it. 2K21 on next gen was really dog shit though. And you can have a valid argument that 2K21 next gen was worse than 2K18. Let's see, bro, the biggest issue of 2K21 next gen were the terrible servers and the lag. This game was so full of lag outs and error codes. Damn near every time that you would be winning a game online, you would lag out of nowhere.
I thought my computer was lagging this
record and 0 rep from that game. And before you even got into the city, this game made you play these stupid Rookieville games, and once you finished them, you were then thrown into this big-ass city that took way too long to get around the map. And for some reason, 2K thought it was a good idea to have no type of fast travel in this game. You did more walking in this game than playing basketball. The only good things that I can think about this game off the top of my head was that there were 4 different park affiliations, and the custom shoes that you made were completely free. But besides that, this game was garbage, bro. One of the worst 2Ks made. Hands down. 2K22 was an improvement from 2K21, but it still wasn't.
I'm not gonna lie, 2K22, bro, mixed emotions. I think 2K22 current gen was better than next gen.
Point guard, and the paint defense on this game was horrendous.
I really do think that, and I know y'all probably don't think that.
This game had so many overpowered badges like Deadeye and Blinders, which let players green smother jump shots consistently.
I had more fun playing current gen than I did next gen. 2K22
that would let everybody do Michael Jordan free throw line dunks with barely any type of risk of getting blocked.
And
if you play 2K22, then I'm more than positive that you're aware of how overpowered the Quick Drops dunk package was. This dunk was pretty much impossible to block, and the worst thing is that the dunk requirement to get this animation was like a low 80. And this game would let you make so many wide
I'm pretty sure it was lower than that.
This allowed you to consistently make slightly lates and earlies. Where 2K22, in my opinion, promoted bad shot selection because they gave the offensive players so many overpowered
2K22, look, 2K, y'all gotta stop. Y'all have to stop catering to the bad people. If it's a good contest, let them. I understand. Like if you have a high 85 higher 3-pointer, you shoot it's not heavily contested. You shoot a lightly contested shot. Make that cool. But bro, if it's a center that got a 65 3-ball, the nigga shooting, and I jump up damn near and smack that shit, he still make it. That's a problem for me, 2K. That's a problem. Y'all gotta fix that
for the defensive side of the ball.
You gotta reward defense just like you reward offense, bro. The steals need to get patched. But look, I'm gonna say that for my wish list
artist
video.
On this game was so stupid and broken. You could really be a 6'1" play shot and chase down layups and dunks like prime LeBron James. It made no sense at all. And the thing that was even more dumb about this is that it didn't even need to be high. You could chase down slashers with Bron chase down artists.
Me personally, y'all, I think
2K22 was also boring in my opinion.
Don't get me started on these whack ass season rewards, bro. 2K, we gotta do better with these rewards. These rewards are garbage, and every last one of y'all had these shits in are trash, bro. And I know that one 2K y'all gave us a damn parrot. I don't know what the fuck y'all was feeling like, bro. That shit was trash. I don't want that shit.
Of all of the previous season rewards.
And then I would say this 2K, the cap breaker saved y'all with the season. Without cap breakers, we wouldn't have gave a fuck.
2K23 was also a trash game that had so many gameplay flaws. It was so easy to steal the ball in 2K23. You didn't even need a high steal rating to get consistent steals on this game. And your ball handle stat had no impact or didn't do anything when it came to you getting the ball stolen. The shot contest was just as broken as 2K22. You would either see players making heavily contested jump shots or layups, or you would see shots becoming smothered when they had no business even being contested. 2K23 also made the jump shots have different timings every time you shot the ball.
Man, bro. That's ass 2K, bro. Like if it don't matter what jump shot you take. If it's a standing shot, it should be the same shot. If it's a fucking pull-up, it should be the same pull-up. That's the skill gap. I know, at the end of the day, I know y'all tried y'all best to stop the cheaters, but obviously you can't stop them niggas. They're gonna cheat anyway. Leave the game how it should be played. If I'm in the gym practicing my shots, let me hit my shots. If the niggas don't touch the ball, they can't cheat. Let me hit my shots if I'm practicing my shot. If it's a bad time release shot, then that's on me. Let that be on me. Y'all should not dictate what the fuck happened in the game, bro.
From using Cronus Zens and cheating. But this didn't do anything besides make the shooting more complex than it needed to be. The different jump shot timings didn't even stop the Zen users. And for some reason, the fades on this game were even more broken. Like, how is it
like 2K, no matter what y'all do, y'all cannot stop people from Zen. Y'all can't stop them, bro. Y'all never could. Because y'all know why? Y'all cheap. Y'all don't want to buy no type of anti-cheats.
They will literally make you do mandatory.
And these damn side quests, bro. Don't even get me started on them side quests. I don't know who the fuck thought that was a good idea. I'm not. Them side quests were stupid. On your basketball. I just want to load in the game.
Why do I have a quest line where I have to do skateboard tricks around the park? Am I playing Skate 3 or Tony Hawk Underground or some shit? Or how about the game forcing me to make rap songs with J. Cole? Like, what is this, bro? I'm playing a basketball game. I'm not playing GTA. I'm not playing The Sims. I'm not playing Red Nose for New York. I'm playing NBA 2K, a basketball game. There's so many other issues with this game. Like, it costs you down there $100 to even upgrade your player for him to be competitive in the park. So not only are you guys making worse games, but you're asking for more money from us. To be honest with you guys, man, there's not really that much to say about the new 2Ks, because they all pretty much have the same issues with little to no changes. This game had so many more issues, like the badge system.
The badge system was trash as fuck, bro.
And the introduction of the dunk meter made slashing way more overpowered and broken than it
I like the dunk
was.
meter. I say that I like the dunk meter because I feel like
restrictions now.
I feel like they need to make the dunk meter a little more realistic with attributes. If you have an 85 and lower dunk, your shit should not be high at all. You know, if it's wide open, cool. But if it's a contested, it shouldn't be wide. But if somebody with a 94, 99 driving dunk, you should have a pretty high chance to dunk on a nigga in the paint, unless he's a very good interior defender. That's how the game should be.
Only good thing about 2K23, in my opinion, was the new feature My Eras, because it lets you play in different time eras with different announcers, players, and scorecards and announcers. So this added more depth into the My League and franchise mode of NBA 2K. 2K23 also brought back the Michael Jordan challenges, but 2K11's is better. You're not really missing out not playing 2K23's Jordan challenges. I'm just gonna be real with you. 2K24 was not worth the money that everyone spent on this game. NBA
2K24, man. I ain't gonna lie. I have videos of 23 on my channel. I got videos of 24 on my channel. If you guys want to watch those. 24, Dion was unstoppable once again.
And the worst part about this is that you can buy all the tiers of the battle pass, and it would cost you about
$2K. $80. Y'all are money hungry as fuck. Take that out the game. Why? Like, don't let niggas buy that. Like, no, don't let niggas buy that. Let people earn it, bro. That's like, what happened to the passion, bro? Let us earn this shit. You just said, oh, y'all can just buy it for $70. My nigga, like, come on, bro.
You to really earn
like, y'all are fucking the game up, 2K.
Games for $70.
And I'm tired of these big ass parks with all these people around making the game lag, bro. You see, back in the day, the game wasn't that bad at lagging. It lagged a little bit, but now y'all got all this bullshit park, this elite and rod shit nobody care about.
They literally sell jerseys for 35,000 VC.
35,000 VC for a fucking jersey.
NBA 2K designs their game where it forces you to either spend hundreds of dollars on the game or play nothing but My Career for hundreds of hours to barely even get.
I'm not gonna count to y'all. Every 2K since 2K17, I always got the free shit. Like, all my clothes I wear, all that's all free. I'll go to the store every 2K. Watch, if y'all join my live stream when I get the game 26, you'll see. I'm gonna go to the store, give me some t-shirts for like 500, 300. And some black and white shorts. And I'm hooping. That's all I need. And then some shoes, obviously, but that's down the line. But I'm just saying, that's all I need. I don't need all that extra shit.
And the city is just full of
I do that every year.
Ads for different sponsorships everywhere. And there's so many other issues with 2K24. The gameplay is straight trash. The standing dunk meter was so broken as fuck. And the paint defense.
See, but that's what I'm talking about.
Horrible. If you combine the standing dunk meter spam with the
if you have a high ass standing dunk, I think you should be able to do that against somebody who don't have no interior. You feel me? Y'all have to be.
You would have a wide open dunk with a 99 driving dunk, and your green window would be super small. The green window for 2K24's dunk meter was just inconsistent altogether.
Inconsistent as
fuck. We have
SIG
1, SIG 2. On SIG 1, I have 99 driving dunk.
Look at this, y'all. Look at this.
Standing dunk. On SIG 2, I have a low driving dunk and a high standing dunk. So mind you, number 2 is the one with the high standing. Number 1 is the one with the low standing. So let's start off with number 1 right here. And as you can see, even though I have a 50 standing dunk and my driving dunk happens to be a 99, here is the meter size.
It's purely based on I missed that comment, comment meter,
which is terrible for the balance of the game. And I'm here to talk about how some people I've set up with this high standing dunk and low driving dunk combination.
See, 2K, y'all have to. Now, if y'all gonna do stuff like this, you have to base everything off the animation. Off the attribute itself. You have a 99 dunk. Of course, my shit should be high, but driving dunk, not standing dunk. You feel me? You have to separate. You have to diverse though. You have to separate those. It was a good idea
for you to lose your badges if you didn't use them.
Yeah, that was stupid. The losing badges shit. That was.
You would lose badges like Brick Wall and Dimer if you played the one-on-one court, because those are badges that you need teammates for. This made people online on 2K play selfishly because they didn't want to lose their badges. And honestly, I can't blame them. This game also had terrible input delay. When this game first came out, it was almost impossible to practice your jump shots and even dribble how you wanted to.
That's every 2K from now on, y'all. Every 2K is gonna come out like this. Y'all know that? It's gonna be a little big ass delay, big lag and shit. You can be able to move and shit.
Why is this still an issue? And one thing that
And what
irritates
I
me
say,
about this
$1 billion
game,
company.
how you guys gonna have
Remember.
the Kobe challenges, but not have Kobe's 81-point game on there, or his last game of his entire career when he had 60 points against the Jazz? It's so obvious that 2K does not care about their game anymore. 2K25 is such a terrible game that I'm not even gonna
as 2K25, hot as the worst 2K to ever drop. All because y'all wanted to add RNG and make it more. Y'all been had it, but y'all made RNG just. Everybody know y'all had it now. Y'all have to just take that out the game completely in order to bounce back from this. You feel me? You have to.
a crazy explanation. I made a list of everything that is wrong about this game, and I probably
if y'all
could
haven't
come
seen
up
my
with more
2K25
things,
video, the
but list
2K25
already
is
long
trash.
enough, so I'm just
It's
gonna
down
give it to
below.
you right now.
Y'all,
and
like,
I'll
it's
see
down
you
in my
afterwards. The
videos.
VC
Y'all boys go
prices
check
are
that
still
out.
a scam. Game is full of microtransactions. We have stupid battle pass rewards like fucking burritos. Why do we need that in the game? The daily wheel spin is trash. It's been
Trash as
trash
fuck.
for years now, and they haven't changed it at all. This game has a terrible meta. It's full of just mid-range fadeaways and L2 cheese.
Thank
That's
you.
literally 2K25. And if you get lucky, you might see a post score that spams drop steps all game. It took a million years for 2K to patch the dashboarding glitch in Proving Grounds where you keep your rank even though you take an L. You have this annoying ass, big ass, stupid ass city that nobody wants.
See, 2K, y'all keep every year, y'all be like the city's getting smaller, it's getting smaller. This shit's still too big, my nigga. Pause. Like, bro, if you're gonna make a city, bro, make that shit like how 2K20 and 19 was. Make it like the park right here, nice ass park, or make multiple parks. You feel me? And have that shit a big square. That's it, bro. We don't want to do all that traveling, bro. We don't want to do that shit. Stop putting all this extra shit, these beaches on the side, the fucking track, all these extra courts that you can play on, bro. That's making people not want to play a park. Like the theater, bro. Shit like that, bro. Y'all shit not gonna jump. Like, y'all need hire me, please.
And on top
hire
of that,
me,
it
please.
runs
Y'all
like
don't know what
straight
the fuck
garbage
y'all
and it's
doing.
poorly optimized. The parks for Horizon Elite are just goofy and ugly. It takes way too.
I don't even want to talk about these weak ass parks. If y'all watch any of my 2K videos, I probably have a few park videos when it first came out, but I usually play Rec, bruh. I play Rec because it's probably the most fun you gonna have on the game. Even though it's still RNG heavily,
wanted to get in
probably
games
the most
because
fun you
people
have when you
still
get with
duck
your
games in
friends.
2025.
The parks are trash,
and the parks
man.
be having broken courts and it's laggy. Just bring back the old parks from 2K16.
Thank
That's
you.
all we're asking.
They brought
We
the
made
old
parks from
back
2K15
for,
a
like,
limited time event.
events
they
and
made
shit
Rivet
for
City
my
from
team.
2K16 for my team. Why? What crack is 2K smoking? This gameplay takes no skill. It's full
No
of
skill
RNG
at all.
gameplay. This game will literally make you miss a 3 on purpose if you make too many. This game will literally make the
Look,
green window
look,
on your
y'all.
third shot impossible. That is
Hey,
bullshit.
shout out to NBA 2K Lab. They be exposing y'all niggas every year. Every time there's something going on, NBA Lab exposes 2K for what they doing every year. Shout out to 2K Lab.
And should not be in a sports game. This game has so much clunky and borderline robotic gameplay. You rarely feel like you have full control over your player on this game. The lane steals are broken on this game. You will literally see some players steal passes like they're prime Jerry Rice on this game. Shot contest is straight garbage on this game.
Green, I
Paint
knew he was
defense
gonna
is
hit.
trash. Passing feels so slow and just loopy, regardless of what
Y'all gotta fix that passing shit, bro.
pass
I
that
have
you
to.
have. You miss so many wide open layups on this game. And I know somebody's gonna be like, well, bro, it's because you have real player percentage on. Nigga, it should not matter. It's a wide open layup. I should make it. The
That's true,
matchmaking
bro.
on
It's
this
a like, bro. At the end of the day, it's a video game,
It's
bro. You
terrible.
wide
The post
open
hooks are
layup, you
trash
should just
and
make
useless
it,
now
bro.
because enough
Like,
people
don't
were
do all that
crying
extra
about
shit,
it.
bro.
Even though post hooks are one of the most unstoppable moves in real life if mastered. You have gravity ball in this game. This game is still full of cheaters, but you bitch ass niggas are too cheap to even buy a good anti-cheat bot. This
Didn't I
game
just say
still
that?
has terrible servers full of error codes, by the way. The game is 150 gigabytes. This
'Cause of
game
that big
makes
ass
patches and
city.
updates on things that are not even broken about the game. But they'll patch a VC method that's actually good and legit. So
Oh my gosh, this nigga's preaching to the choir, bro. If it's a huge game breaking thing on 2K, they will take months to patch that shit. But let it be a VC glitch, that shit will be patched within the first 24 hours. I guarantee you. If it's taking money from them, that's the only time they own that shit. But if it's a glitch that we don't like,
badly to force the player to buy VC with real money. It caused VC to buy everything on this game like shoes and accessories, even though old 2Ks had free accessories. The lack of communication towards the 2K community. Obvious that 2K only cares about online game modes and forgets about the offline game modes. The stamina is trash, even with Gatorade boosts. You'll literally get tired after doing 2 dribble moves. A heightened
yeah, 2K, take them 3 bars out the game. They haven't did nothing since you put them in the game. They don't stop shit. Just take it out the game. Because it don't stop niggas from dribbling. It don't stop niggas from reaching. Just take it out. All it do is change my shot when I'm tired.
Have no effect in rebound battles on this game. The lack of focus on the actual sport of basketball. The huge amount of
and
input
these
delay.
weak ass dances. Let me stop pausing so we can get through this video.
Gatorade
I know this video gonna be like an hour long, but I promise you it's gonna be worth it for y'all.
Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose.
Is this?
I'm just trying to win.
Yo, I think we're gonna end the video right there, bro. Cause I can't stand that fucking song, dude. If I hear it, what the fuck kind of song is that, bro? Like, I don't want to hear that. Commaculations. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? God damn, that just pissed me off already. Cause I just heard that song last night, bro.
Win. Commaculations.
As you guys can tell, the NBA 2K franchise has been on a big decline, and it honestly makes me sad. I still remember those days of me being a little kid and getting out of school and hopping on 2K9 and wondering to myself, how will this game look in the future? And how will it improve and revolutionize the sport
That just
of
pissed me
basketball?
off. I don't even.
When the PS4 console released in 2013, and 2K made 2K14 for the next-gen consoles,
2K14
this game looked
beautiful
amazing
game
when it came out, and had me and tons of other people excited for
It
the
was
future of
definitely a
2K.
beautiful game, bro. I
But
played
little
my
did we
career so
all
much
know
back
that
then.
this game
I'm
would
saying
start
the
to
game
die
itself
out
was
and
beautiful.
slowly get
Even
worse
how you do
over
the
time.
part
One of the
dribble
biggest
moves
killers of modern 2K
was different.
if
Like
not
you had
the
to hold
biggest,
I think you
was
hold
the
L2 and
introduction
then
of
you do
VC in
the part moves.
2K13, which was a huge red flag during the
something
time
like
that it
that.
happened. Ever since this moment, 2K has been very greedy and has been using pay-to-win methods on their player base. The pay-to-win upgrading system in my team and my career has become a thing ever since this happened in 2K13, and the average person doesn't have the time to play for 10 hours a day grinding VC. A lot of people have to go to work or school, so this forced them to either buy a VC to keep up or don't play online games at all. VC also led to 2K not caring about the game modes that didn't make money like Play Now Online in My League. Play Now Online has been broken for so many years that 2K just ignores, and My League has the same exact issue. My League in 2K25 is broken, and 2K doesn't give one fuck about it. I also feel like the 2K series has lost its soul in just the overall creative aspect of the game, if you get what I mean. This game
Spike
used to be
Lee, bro,
purely
I hope
designed
you-
to have
I
fun,
hope
and that's
you
it.
just not
Even
working
the
on
old
this-
YouTubers that people used
Shout
to
out to
watch
Fredo.
back in the day.
I hope you're not just
barely
working on
even play
story.
the
I hope
game
you're really
anymore,
trying
and
to
that's
tell
for the
them like,
reason of
hey,
the
y'all,
game being
if my name
unenjoyable.
on this shit,
I
this shit
still
gotta be
remember when
good, bro.
2K used to put
And
actual effort in the blacktop mode. We used to have things like dunk contests, 3-point shootouts. We used to have a whole bunch of different.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here, man. But look, I'm gonna say this, like, Spike Lee, I hope you, like I said, talk to them boys and try to get this game back on track, bro. It don't have to be the best game, just make it playable. And you guys out there watching this video, you guys play 2K like I do, bro. Listen, this has to be the last straw. Like, I wasn't even gonna get 26 until they said they took RNG out the game. Well, they took it out for shooting and shit, so you can see a green window now. But I wasn't even gonna get the game, bro. This has to be the last straw. It is gonna be the last straw because next year you got GTA coming out, bro. 2K is gonna be relevant as fuck. But I know what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try their best to do one last money grab. If not, if 2K26 not good, it might be one money grab. Then watch, 2K27 is gonna be the game we all wanted. It have everything we wanted, but ain't nobody gonna give a fuck 2K because it's too late. You done already fucked us too many times, bro. You feel me? And I'm being real. I'm being real with y'all boys. I'm gonna let y'all go though. This video's been on for a while. All I'm gonna say is I got more 2K content coming out soon. We're gonna talk some more about our wish list for 26. I'm gonna show y'all some videos of what LaDion would have been like in the older 2Ks. We're gonna look at that, see what, like, you know, have fun with the old 2Ks, things of that nature. Hey, I just hope y'all boys is ready, man. Hey, if y'all tired of 2K being trash, spam that like button up so somebody in the higher ups can see this video, bro. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, don't forget to comment down below your favorite 2K, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button for your boy, man. I love you guys. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.